Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Welcome for the other class for English class in this year. So, today is a wonderful and amazing day. Why? Because English class, other is a sun, smiley, and another is continue your work for the final project. It's so very important. The other step, continue and advance with the other step for the final project. So, today is talking about the cultures around the world, right? I give you some details or examples about the cultures of the world. Ok, mis queridos estudiantes, el día de hoy avanzaremos aún más en nuestro proyecto final. Ya se acerca nuestra entrega y debemos avanzar en ello, right? So, today is talking about for cultures. Vamos a hablar sobre las culturas alrededor del mundo. Te daré some examples for your learning, para tu aprendizaje o para que incluyas dentro de tu proyecto, right? So, let's start. What are some of the words? With Americans, some of food that's in a part of the American culture include, for example, pie, banana split, hamburger, hot dog, or fried chicken. Others American population have different prefers, for example. In the Southwest, there is a mixture of the Spanish and Mexican food religions. In American culture include Christians, Judaism, Islam, and Buddhism, and Judaism too, and others. So, in American celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Easter, St. Patrick's Day, and another celebration. In the sports include football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and hockey. We have a lot of different ways of dressing, but in American culture is more known of the jeans, t-shirt, shirts, suits, and another. Things held definitely in American culture. Here are other cultures and things. Unhealth definitely in Africa. The food in Africa is usually spicy, with intense flavors, and food can be very exotic. As well, there are many different things that in America don't religion in Africa include Christianist and Islam. But many of the people in more remote parts of Africa practice their local religions. Celebrate include Kwanzaa, Yahweh Kesi, and say Osiris. Their music is like a samba and reggae. Believe or not, there are 11 official languages in South Africa, which is a real rainbow nation where many cultures are coexist. In fact, and 1/3 of the world's languages are spoken in Africa. There are consists of colorful paintings and beautiful ceremonies, and many themes are married mother and child's unlike. In American culture, 41% of children aged 5 to 14 work in Africa. What about the French? Ahora vamos para la cultura francesa, right? Culture, maybe you notice a French some elements in your cultures include complex food with heavy sauces, elegant and professional clothes like a scarf, a long coat, or a dress, and etc. In religion, it includes Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, and Hindu arts. And in the history can be found at many churches and public buildings in the Chinese culture. Hence, it is a unique characteristics of the most prevalent exceptions. Aquí nos vamos para nuestra cultura china, asiática, ¿ok? The food is included many sauces, but include fish, meat, scorpions, snake is strange or typical, right? And the religion is Buddhism, okay? And there is a lot of Buddhism the often use of many medicines for your drinkings of the tea and celebrate the Chinese New Year, happy several springs, and they make a brand new colorful 50 days of festivals with dancing dragon and fireworks, parades, and more. The Chinese culture has 6 different languages included in the Mandarin is the most common. In the other part, you can see is a martial arts, a kung fu, or include some maybe movement for the animals. The animals of the zodiac, of the use of the zodiac. And Confucius as other things that have a species around the world. Finally, talk about for Spanish culture. Their food often include olive oil, garlic, and onions. They usually serve wine during the dinner and bread with nearly every meal. Fruit is the main dessert. About 80% of the Spanish are Roman Catholic, which is a from Christians. An important week in the Spanish culture is a Holy Week, which is common for Easter, and which there is a large paradise and religion event in Spanish culture. Has colorful architecture, grand church, and event. It's a running of the bulls. Now, that is, and you know, some of the element of various culture. It's important too. Note that cultures are complex and that no single aspect of the culture definitely is they can be so and look at different people in different parts of the country can have a vastly different things that you create as celebrations and the culture, food, clothing is many things you include this one. For example, in Greek, the child turning a lofted onto the roof for is a high look. Entonces botan los dientes para que les parezca buena suerte. In India, people pointing their thumb. In Russia, it's so similar for the Christmas, okay, for the night. In Brazil, okay, the culture is in New Year's that they usually celebrate with a bowl in Lenten soup with that so tasted. No ponen las lentejas, sino las preparan y se las comen, ¿no? And many things for your include the perceptions for the other people, the other country, but so very important you learned about them. Never stereotype or mocking. There are no living in harmony with them. It's the first step in becoming friends, having great in humanity and creating a peaceful. It's so very important for you live in good harmony and the life. So, my beautiful student, this is some important information for the many cultures around the world. Yeah, the idea is to include some information depending on your place in the final project, right? So let's start for in the class and prepare other information in your groups, okay? In the class, you're divided in a group and working more details in your final project, all right? So, goodbye, my beautiful students. See you in the Zoom class. Bye-bye.